welcome to your Black New Moon in Taurus reading for the next 2 weeks for our Taurus viewers. We're calling on Spirit for our highest, our best, and our clearest messages. This Black New Moon in Taurus is about passionate desire. It's about really tapping in to the things that bring you to life. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull several of these Black Moon astrology cards to see what you might be dealing with in the next couple of weeks energetically. And then we'll pull Seasons of the Witch Beltane to see overall energy, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay. So we have Aries, I am, Chiron, healing, and Cancer, I feel. So what I'm picking up from this combination of cards, Taurus, is that you're closing out a period of really actively working on healing yourself and integrating your emotions, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We've just come out of the Aries season and we're now solidly in Taurus season. And it's been coming up in your readings, you've been working on healing. You've been working on being your authentic self so that you can have the things that you want and need, and feel the things that you want and need to feel. And so I feel like you're starting to see and reap the benefits of the work that you've been putting in that regard. So let's see what the Beltane Oracle has to say for you in terms of where next for you to focus. You got the same card as Aries, which is interesting since Aries showed up in your Black Moon astrology. Green Man is all that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. So you might have Aries placements. It might behoove you to watch the Aries reading as well. They're pretty short, so there might be something in there for you. But what I'm picking up most is that the Aries season really helped you feel good about yourself. You're starting to recognize that what we've been talking about for these last several astrological readings is that you're lovable just the way you are. And I think that you're really starting to not just you're starting to live that idea, and hopefully get some sense of contentment from it, Taurus. So let's see what's in the cards for the next couple of weeks. Beltane is May 1st, so that's why we use the Beltane Oracle. So we have the Death card, we have the Temperance card, we have the Ten of Swords. Now we have the Page of Wands, the Magician, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Empress. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords was in the Aries reading too, and it's coming up with the same energy for you that it did for me for Aries, which is betrayal of self. So the hidden energies that you've been dealing with, and we've been talking about this, is that you've been learning not to deny your own self. And it's showing up in here that you're really doing an amazing job of mastering that, Taurus. We have the Death, the Temperance, and the Ten of Swords, and this combination of cards to me says that what we were talking about earlier, you've accomplished this. Death is a rebirth. It's a transformation. You are transforming and have been transforming yourself. You've been balancing out your energy, and you've been letting go of the hurt and the pain that you've felt as a result of the experiences that you've had because you haven't been standing in your authentic self. You're beginning to see the connection between the positive interactions that you've had recently while you've been just me, and comparing them to some of the experiences that you had when you were trying to be what you thought people wanted you to be. So now in this present energy, which you're dealing with in these next couple of weeks, the Page of Wands is heralding in this new inspiration for you. So now that you're just feeling a little freer, now that you're starting to actually hear the messages of your heart is what's coming through for me. Now that you're starting to do that, you're starting to realize that you can manifest things. But what you're also recognizing is that in order to manifest things, there are going to be things that you're going to have to leave behind. You have some comforting and soothing behaviors is what is coming through for me that really don't serve you. It's time to let them go. It's kind of like that little piece of blanket that you carried around when you were a kid, and you just don't need it anymore. And yes, it's nostalgic and it has some level of comfort, but it's raggedy and it's not doing its job anymore. So it's time to put it behind you. And as you work through these things and start to focus on what it is that inspires you, that you want to manifest, and recognize that you can have it if you're willing to walk away from some of these things, is that it's going to fill you with this sense of love, and it's a very comforting energy, and it's going to allow you, this is coming through for me as it's going to allow you to see even more clearly the truth of yourself. You're going to become an observer of self, and you're going to really just begin to understand where it is that you can come into this and step into this full sense of abundance. There's so much connection between the Aries reading and your reading, the Green Man, but even just the energy of coming through these cards. You guys are both really starting to burst through with just who you are, and it's a beautiful thing. And you're gonna have, so this hidden energy that you're learning to put behind you is it's gonna lead you to this realization. You're gonna understand yourself better, and there will be incoming communication potentially from someone from your past. We have this King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So you might be hearing from someone as a result of this work that you're doing. You might be ready to hear from someone that you weren't an energetic match for before, but now you're starting to become an energetic match is what's coming through for me. So, Taurus, I'm really, really proud of you and of the work that you're doing. I think that you're getting ready to have a breakthrough 2022. And if you resonate with this message, I would appreciate it if you felt comfortable giving it a like, a comment, sharing, or subscribing. And I hope you have a great couple of weeks. Thank you so much.